Hello, and welcome to this week's Profit Maximizer Moment. This show is dedicated to helping business owners dramatically improve their bottom line with our weekly profit maximizing tips that you can use now. I'm your host and coach, Wayne Bilal. I'm also founder of a local CPA firm that works with business owners to help them make more money and keep more of it from the IRS. I do that with our profit coaching programs and with our tax planning systems, which have saved my clients over, well, now it's millions of dollars, well over 8 million. All legally. I love my clients, but I don't want to share a jail cell with them, like I say every week. This week, we're going to talk about customer avatars and how to use them. But first, support for today's show is brought to you by my book, The 90-Day Profit Reset, which was published by Profit Maximizing Publishing. This book shows you how to gain your independence from reduced cash flow, shrinking margins, and evaporating customer base. You will find chapter after chapter, idea after idea about how you can turn around your business and reset your profits from red to black in 90 days or fewer. Even if you're making money, there's a lot of good stuff in here. I forget how much is in that book. I'm putting together finally the 90-day profit reset course. I'm reviewing what was in there, and I'm like, wow, there's a lot in there. Okay, last week we talked about customers and did a lot of stuff. We're in the sales and marketing area. So I want to talk about an avatar. We want to sell to our customers, but we need to craft our message in a way that attracts the person we want. All right. A customer avatar is simply a detailed profile of your target customer. All right. Creating one allows you to market to a particular niche where you can become the go-to company to solve their problems. Thought it sounded weird. Sorry, I was returning phone calls. Forgot that was in there. Create a targeted marketing message that appeals to a specific prospect rather than to the general public. The avatar helps you increase your sales conversion rate because your marketing message appeals directly to that person, and you're selling because you know who it is. It helps you attract the right customers and stop wasting time on the wrong prospects that won't be attracted to your message. And it helps you spend less money on advertising that doesn't work because you're not doing a shotgun, you're doing a rifle approach. Okay. I've had customers tell me they didn't need one because their product is for everyone. I always tell them they really need to analyze their customers. Without fail, they'll discover that there is a core of customers who, one, spend more, come back more often, upgrade to higher levels of products or services, don't care about your price, they don't barter with you or bargain with you. Wrong word. Help these customers generate more profit. Excuse me. Are much more fun to work with, okay? And best of all, they refer you to their friends, which is important, all right? Yes, you can sell to everyone if you wish, but the other customers you sell to buy only once from you, don't appreciate you, make you feel uncomfortable to work with, argue over price, demand exorbitant amounts of your time, belittle your staff, and contribute little to your bottom line. How's that for fun? Creating avatars allows you to focus all your time on the right people. You will be in the minority when you create avatars. That's because most business owners just don't take the effort. All right. As a result, you will have a huge competitive advantage. Instead of creating forgettable advertising that is generic and bland, you can create tailor-made messages that will attract your ideal customer. With an avatar, you'll be able to creatively use language that your target customer uses. It also address their particular buying objectives, design offers that you know will appeal to that customer, filter out people who you would rather not work with, and helps you choose actually the media that your avatar is most likely to look at and respond to. What's the result? Well, it results in a huge increase in conversion rate because you're talking to the right people. And you accomplish this without wasting a ton of money on advertising that simply doesn't work. All right. What information goes into creating a customer avatar? For each of these avatars, you should give it a name. Worked with a restaurant that, called it, Susie Lunch Crowd. Whatever. She came up with things like that, Mr. and Mrs. Evans Catholic Church ladies or something, whatever. They came up with something. So come up with a name. And the reason for that is to basically communicate it to your employees and to yourself so you can put a picture on it. And truthfully, I just said that. A picture of the avatar works best. Phrases and quotes that avatar might use. How do they talk? What do they say? That's important, okay? What their expertise and experience is, emotions that they have, what are their values, what technology do they use. If it's an older crowd that doesn't use the, X, Twitter, whatever the heck you want to call it, or anything, any of the social media platforms, then don't waste money on that for this particular avatar. Now, you can have multiple avatars, all right? Um, what are their social and cultural environments? What's their demographics? And, age, sex, marital status, etc. Basically, what you're doing is listing all the common traits of your ideal customer in that particular avatar, and then roll all of these commodities into one specific person. Give them a full identity with a name, age, occupation, family, etc. Obviously, don't use somebody's real name. I mean, you might have that person in mind, but don't use their name. Having this level of specificity helps your customer feel that you really do understand them almost better than they understand themselves. Think about that. You walk into a store, I understand what you're going through better than you probably do. We do that. All right. Somebody comes in, they're starting a new business. I know what problems they're going to have, and I communicate the fact that I know things, they're going to discover things that they didn't even think about before. All right. This allows me to establish a very deep level of trust, and trust is the key to building a long term sustainable business. All right. Now it's your turn. Create a form that has the questions that I went over on this video. So go back and watch it. It's going to be about 7 minutes long. It's not going to be an example. Here's an example of a short one we helped create for a restaurant. Weight Watcher Wendy. She's a health conscious person who still wants to have a social life. She enjoys dinner gatherings with friends, families, and looks for flavorful dishes with low calories. She may enjoy cocktails that are also low in calorie. See what we did there? We went, this is the type of customer who comes in and, is trying to lose weight, but still wants to, live a little. Okay. Still wants the food to taste like good. All right. So now we can design our product and our offer around that. Have a light menu, whatever. It doesn't really matter. But you see what we did there? We gave it a name. So now we can say Weight Watcher Wendy, and we know what we're talking about. Our staff knows what we're talking about. We can create things for that. And you have the opposite side. So this is a Mexican food. Mexican food mondo. I don't know. Somebody really likes their Mexican food authentic. I don't know. You got to come up with it. And it's digging into your customers, and the ones that are your best customers, giving them a personality, identifying it. Look, this is much more important than you think. So spend some time on this. This is not, get some help if you need it. We're going to be covering this to a degree in our next, I think, in our 90-day profit reset course. I'm still working on what's going to go in and what's not going to go in. So, hey, until next time, next week, this is Wayne Bilal saying, let's make this our most profitable year ever. God bless and have a great weekend, and go to church. Never hurts. Take care. Bye.